Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's InsideAgameR. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, where today what we're going to be doing is looking at my top 5 free add-ons that I think everybody should have to make their game just a little bit better. We're going to be looking today at aircraft, airport, scenery, and any other tools in between. So if you are enjoying this content, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you wish, and other than that for myself, let's just get straight into it. First on my list today, guys, is Gatwick Airport, EGKK. As you can see here, it is looking pretty good. The developer is very active on this. The link is obviously in the description down below. The default model of Gatwick on game is absolutely terrible. It looks nothing like Gatwick. It even has 2 towers, which is very unrealistic. But this guy, he has worked really hard on this. He's updating this constantly all the time, and it is looking really, really good. As you can see there now, we only have the 1 tower. And if we have a look at some of the features, you can see here the North Terminal is looking fantastic. I used to spend a lot of time down here in Gatwick driving buses. The modeling is pretty good. Like I said, this is still a work in progress, so there are still some things missing. But one of the main key features that we're missing from the default is what we see here straight in front of us. This is the unique air bridge across the taxiways, which is modeled really, really nicely. Okay, number 2 on my list is Swissport. Now this actually changes a lot of the ground service textures. It has textures for the pushback tug, the power unit, the catering truck, and the fuel truck. As you can see here in front of us, we have a Sky Chef on the catering truck, and any of the other equipment down here, they all are now branded. Which I think adds a little bit of realism to the game compared to the default. I like this kind of stuff. It just adds to the immersion for me, and I definitely highly recommend it. Now the only thing about this is that Swissport obviously does not work on every airport across the world, but if you have the add-on plugged in, this is what you're going to get. But other than that, it is, to myself, very highly recommended. Okay, number 3 on my list today is Airtool. Now this is a great little add-on. Now this add-on, you don't actually have to plug into the flight simulator. It just runs over the top, kind of like an overlay, but it is a really good add-on. Now in the future, it's going to have things like passenger simulation, which they reckon the first stage will be out in December 2020. You should definitely check out their Discord. Real airline recordings from real airline stewardess, airport database, virtual airlines, pushback assistant, and airline management. Hire real people to fly. Now for free, this is an amazing feature. There is another one called Packs that some people may use, which is payware. But as you can see from a little demonstration here, because we are in EasyJet here, we'll look for EasyJet. It has a lot of the airlines here. Not all of them, of course, but it has quite a lot of them. A lot of the big ones. If we hit on EasyJet, we have a lot of different things here now available. So we can now test this out. So we could do a welcome aboard message.
Welcome on board our EasyJet service. Please place your large bags into the overhead locker, wheels first. Keep your small items under the seat in front. These include laptops, handbags, duty-free, and loose items of clothing. Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure a prompt.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to COVID-19, we would like to remind passengers that you have to wear a face mask at all times during this flight. If you require a new face mask, please ask one of our crew members for one. Thank you.
Attention, attention. There has been a loss of pressure in the cabin. Pull down firmly on the nearest mask. Place over your nose and mouth. Adjust the headband and breathe normally. Attend to yourself before helping your child. Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelt fastened while the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin.
So there you
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep...
So there you go, guys. That is a little bit about Airtools. Like I said, just adds a little bit of immersion to your flights, to your planes. You can run it just alongside you, and yeah, it doesn't affect the game, any performance hits, nothing like that. Like I said, there are other ones like Packs, but for free, this is an amazing tool, and I highly recommend it. It's probably one of my favorite tools out there at the moment. And number 4 on the list we have the CRJ 700, which is a work in progress from the Canadian mods. Now the Bombardier CRJ 700 is part of the family of the regional jet airliners designed and manufactured by Canadian Transportation. Bombardier is a part of the CRJ family, and the aircraft trio have been collectively marketed the company of the CRJ series. The design is derived from the smaller CRJ 100 and 200 airliners. Now for me, the modelling is pretty good. The engines are moving. There are some things that are working nicely. The flight is quite good. For a freeware aircraft, this is going to be pretty damn good in the future. Definitely worth keeping your eye on. Definitely put it into your list of airplanes to learn how to fly. It is a great little aircraft. And finally, we have number 5 of the list. We have Oslo Airport ENGM. Now, there's a lot of work gone into this, a lot of detail has gone into this. It is a stunning airport. It's quite a large airport, but it is absolutely stunning. And I've actually started flying into Norway a hell of a lot more recently. This will definitely be up to payware quality airports. They've added a lot of things like numerous new taxiways, added and reworked modern jetways. Every gate parked spot is now included. Added detailed material textures, replaced every single parking spot, and replaced every single cater line, edge, line, and ortho line. It replaced numerous auto-gen buildings, tweaked textures and materials, and it's got detailed fencing and lighting. As you can see, it is a very unique kind of style airport, but very highly recommended. So there we have it, guys. This is my quick top 5 of must-have freeware add-ons that you should have for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 to make your game just a little bit better. As always, if you have enjoyed this, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and leave any comments down below. Is there any ones that you guys would recommend, anything that I should worth checking out? Maybe I'll add to a video in the future. Also, let me know, would you like me to kind of do these kind of videos going forward, maybe monthly as well, as this is a bit of a different video for me on the channel. And other than that, for myself, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.